Hello, everybody. It's Flesson19, and welcome to an important update that is coming hopefully today, Friday the 14th. I've been in discussions for the last now 3 days with parties starving. You know, you get big groups, and then all of a sudden they start starving and go back down to zero. So after having quite a few talks and trying to get the devs to do something, I was finally able to get a hold of course, Mexico. Myself and another guy both sent him save files so he could go ahead and see it. Now there are going to be three changes that are involved in this hotfix. The first one, and I think the most important one, is going to deal with food. If this party, which is now beginning to siege this castle, is going to get low on food, they are going to be less likely to take a hostile action. Now, I'm inferring not only does that mean castles and towns, but that means attacking groups as well. Because as we play this, these guys are actually going to lose food. So what they are doing is they are preparing the siege equipment. But what happens is they have it calculated out where they're going to attack, but there are going to be lords that will gather. Now, when these lords start to gather, they should come here. I don't know if it's going to happen really quick or not. They're getting ready to start their siege. They're building all their equipment. However, they're going to start losing food. But what he's changing in the code is that if they're close to losing food, they're less likely to take a hostile action. Is what they're going to do. And also right now they are going after the walls. So there's a bunch of calculations that are involved in this, and I will link the post so you can read it. Of course, we're from a different country, so you don't exactly get it. So, another thing that is going to happen is if lords from a series come down here and wait, those lords now factor in to the total castle and their decision on whether or not to start sieging like they are right now. So these matter. From what I get in the post, he is actually going to turn that number down. So that way they are more likely to attack the castle even if they have backup sitting here, because as he says, not every siege should end in a victory for the attacking side. He said they should lose sieges. Just because you siege doesn't mean you win. So, let's say there are 100 people sitting down here. From what I understand, it's calculated that they are figuring there are 66 people there. And they are factoring that into how much is in the castle to decide when to attack. He's going to turn that number down to 33, from what I understand. And then that way they are more likely to attack. And then, like I said as well, they will be less likely to attack or take a hostile action if they are low on food. Because we are going to go ahead and play this out, and as soon as they get done with this siege, if they are successful, which they are doing right now, you will see them start to lose food. Okay, they just took the castle. They actually had, as you can see, over 1,000 troops, and look what they're down to now. But watch what happens with these guys right now. Look at the numbers dropping. They're starving. That is the problem that we are having. They are more likely to attack regardless of their food situation. So now that they have actually taken the castle, as you can see, their army has nothing. They could be attacked right now and it's end of story. You look at this. Look at all those troops. I could attack them right now. In fact, I should probably go ahead and do it for the purposes of this video. Okay, I just declared war on them. They have no men. So this is all you have to do, is sit and wait till they get done sieging, run them out of food. I just now captured the army. And look at what I got. And look at the prisoners. Because everybody was starving. That is why he is making the changes in the code right now. Yeah, I have all 700. I have all 700 people now. I captured everybody. So that was what was going on. It was that they were running themselves out of food. Then they would still continue their sieges and everything would be normal. So he is changing the code so that they are running low on food. They are going to be less likely to cause that hostile action. And also figuring it out, they have changed the coding because what's happening is they have this target here. But if these lords show up, all of a sudden, this becomes not as good of a target. So then they will change target. Then they might go to this town. The lords continue. Therefore, that drives the number up because you have what's in town and you have what's here. So then, therefore, they're going to want to change target again. And it's only a matter of time until they run themselves out of food. Which allows you to just walk up and capture the whole party. So there is a major hotfix, hopefully coming today on the 13th. I'm pretty sure Mexico will release it. And that is going to change AI behavior in sieging, which is absolutely amazing. And it's going to be better for the game all around. Because not only will those lords change, but your lords will as well. And they won't be making these dumb decisions that cost 1,000-man army, or as you can see, 782 prisoners from happening again. So I will link it to the description, the post where we actually discussed it, and Mexico actually explained what happened in this guy's save game file, and then hopefully the patch notes will drop today. So if you plan on playing and you have a playthrough going and you don't want this happening, you might want to wait a little bit and wait for that patch to drop. So I hope this brings a little bit of information to you. If you have any questions, just give me a shout or go check out the post itself. As always, take care and thanks for watching.